Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Data Pro Does Survival in the Hardcore Universe in Minecraft. So today, we're straight into it because when we spawned in, we was going to look for a pig, and I soon found one straight away, so we headed over, got a pig and started breeding as well. So that's our pig and cow farm all starting to look great and breeding as well, so starting to get a meat in from that because it's desperately needed, because we did start to run low and we was living off apples, beetroot and bread. So what we're going to do in this episode, and we've headed over this straight away with some materials, is we're going to finish off home station. What I mean by that is we done the outer structure, but we're going to decorate it to what it's going to look like, just to, like I say, give a little role play going of what it's going to be. Like I say, it's more or less like a train station, home station, and we've got to build it up to make it look like that. So we do head up and put the track over. What I wanted to do is we take out the middle step. I'm glad I've done it 3 wide now, so we took the middle steps out and brought that track down into home station, so we can get from the dirt hut for Data Pro. Hey, nice little tie-in there with the name. But like I said, tie that in from the main building down to the home station. So then when we can come from other little directions from home station to home, or let's say we build farm somewhere else like the farm, if we build our main properties up in the mountains like we're gonna do, we could take it all the way up there then. There was a lot of digging out the sand area in this bit. I did flood myself a few times, but we did manage to sort that out as well. Like I said, we want to go about 4 wide from the main part of the bridge. What I was going to say is cobblestone bricks wide, and that's what we done with the design. So we bring in our right round, wrapping round the station, and then we're going to progress that on then towards the main island where we're going to build our forever home. So the main goal of this episode today is, like I said, get home station up and running to what it should be finished. And as you can see, I'm starting to put the walls in. I do skip, like I said, quite a bit because you don't want to see me putting every single block down. So what I found now, instead of putting music and fast forward in it, like I explained in the last video, is less. Just skip it. Just have me talking over, explaining exactly what I'm doing, what we're going to try and achieve, and then any plans we've got going forward then as well. So, like I said, we're starting to finish it off now. So I believe we've done all the outside then. Now we're starting to do the inside, filling the inside walls out. I had no plan coming into this. I just wanted to fill the walls in and give a track around. But then an idea hit me in the head. We need to make sure the inside is filled in as well. So we start putting doors, windows, and other little bits in, which I think, to be fair, it turned out really well. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I think you all will be as well. I think it's, like I said, it's just a start of something to go on with, because this is the first couple of projects we've done. We're only going to get better. We're only going to get quicker at building. But what I'm finding is the materials that are slowing us down in these episodes at the moment, which is always going to in survival. Like I said, we've got to get everything ourselves. I have got to start upgrading. Like I did mention in the last episode, I need to start enchanting, start getting some better equipment like diamond armor, diamond tools. So that's what the plans going forward is. So I was torn by here is when I was putting the windows in, I put panes and they weren't lining up correctly because of a door. So what I done is I stopped that idea and thought, let's just use full glass blocks, which we did. And I think it turned out way better than the glass panes. We do still utilize the glass panes because I don't want to waste the materials, but we just finish this bit off with, like I said, the glass blocks. From there, once we've done the windows, we started to have a look inside what other windows we can add for light, like lighting, just to make it'll look a lot better and a lot more open, because I think we put this down as the ticketing office for the staff members. I say staff members, like I say, it's a bit of role play. It's for the staff members, and then what we do on the other side then is make that a seating area, so if anyone wants to join the world can come in, have a seat. We'll put some mine carts down and you can have a explore the world, but that's going to be at a later date when we do get this world a bit more up and running, and then I can start inviting people into the world just to see what the designs look like. And that's what I wanted from everyone off the comments is, let's get your ideas in here. If you want to see them come to life, let me know in the comments what you want to put in. If it's your original idea, fantastic, but I'll build it off what I think it may look like, and then we can both have input on the channel as well. So yeah, that's what the future hopefully looks like for us all on this channel. But like I said, it's starting to turn out really nice. I like the design of what I've done with the windows as well. It's giving that church look vibes, but I think it just gives it that bit of oomph than just a square window going round. We do put a bit more windows in as well, because it is, like I said, it is a bit open, but not that open because of the walls have been put in. So my design by ear, my thoughts were, what can I do to make like a table going round that like you get served on by the staff as a customer. So just looking around, seeing what I could do, is just playing with some ideas. We do get some down, and I think it does turn out okay. I think for something that's been done in one video, I think it's turned out really well. What I done here is, that's like the countertop, if per se, what we're looking at. We get a trapdoor. I had troubles putting these down, don't know why, I don't know what I was doing, but we managed to get it sorted in the end in regards to putting it down, and I think it looks okay. In regards to, it looks like staff members can come in and out with ease now as well, as you can see, and I think that was starting to take hold and take shape really, really well. Like I said, weren't stopping there. I needed to put in a couple more windows, like just to make it a lot better. A lot more lighter, and as you can see, the light's starting to penetrate in that area now, which does look really, really good. The next step then was just to finish it off the inside of the staff area. What I done was oak slabs going round. I did try to put something underneath the slabs, but you can't, it's not big enough. Wanted to put like a fence post just to see like it's a structure being held up, but unfortunately it's not possible. So that's okay. I'm happy with, like I said, the design and how it's turned out so far, and I think you all will be as well. If you got anything that you want added into you, let me know, because I can put that in as well, and I'm happy to. As we started to finishing it off, started putting these fence posts in just to stop like anyone jumping over, to making it look any decent. I was torn between whether I should put many in by here, but I think it turned out really well like this. So that's the design we went for, and I think that turned out really well in regards to stop people from jumping over, but also, like I said, you can get in and out as well. I was just toying with ideas, but we got in the end. And I think, yeah, I did put a crafting table down in there just to spruce it up a tiny bit, but we do need a lot more items, whether like picture frames and stuff like that. But that wasn't like, the inside wasn't like the main part. I just wanted to get like the shape of what it looked like. The main decorating will still be to come, whether I put it in the video, next video, or whether I just not do it. I do it in the background and I just show you once it's completed, just to show you that it is done. That's most probably what the best bet would be. Now we've finished that little bit up, we move on, and I put in another like section, so where I thought to myself, we need that could be this like staff room / where they sit, and this bit would be where you purchase your tickets then, so it's like two separate entities, which I think is a better idea in all. So if you, let's say you was a customer in this world, you walk through that door, you buy your tickets here, and then they've got a staff room there. So that's exactly the look that I was going for. And then what I've done is I put some signage down. I was just having some fun with the signage, just to put in what these areas are, how much like tickets would cost per se. Just a little bit of role play, just to make this world a bit more fun and have some bit of character as well. So as you can see, we put the prices of the tickets at the start. I believe we called this just staff only, I believe. And then once we done that, we done a couple other signs letting know where people can walk and what they can access and what they can't access. So staff only, this one. Then we made some more outside. Forgot to put in the trapdoor by here, so we do put that trapdoor in as well, just to finish that off. So I think, like I said, it's looking really well. I think it turned out what I envisioned. So, like I said, I'm super happy with that. And then, I was thinking to myself, what can I do with this space out here? So, we needed some more signs, and then I do make some more fence posts because you'll see then once it's complete what it does actually look like. So, what I've done by here is I start putting some seats down. Like I said, I wanted it to be a seating area and blocked off, but open like a normal train station. So, like if you think to yourself, you walk in a normal train station, you do see the seating area, you see shops, you do like a little corner shop. You do see it's straight out onto the tracks. Then once you get to your area where you need to be, so like the platform per se. So it's just having a toy around with the idea. Here's the seating going in. I think it turned out okay. It's the basic seating area for home station, and then I do, like I said, block it off then, so it does look like it's his own entity inside the home station, which, like I said, I think it turned out really well. I think it looks good. It all ties in well with the surround. Gone for a different colour set as this because I didn't want everything blending in, and I think that made it just a bit more character. And then I block off, like I said, the ticket inside then as well on its own, just to make it look a lot better. So if we just so we did manage to complete that, and then I wanted to extend the track then, because I just wanted to get that all wrapped around this home station and done out the way, which we do manage to sort out by the end of this episode. And as you can see, we're putting it in now, and it does, like I said, it does look really, really good. I think you'll all be pleased at how this build has turned out, from what the structure was to what it is now. I think it turned out, like I said, in my mind, I think it's surpassed my expectations in my mind. Because, like I said, I'm not copying anyone. I'm not copying any designs. I'm not looking on Google. I'm not looking on YouTube. I'm not looking anywhere I'm just more or less doing it as we go along. And you'll see some mistakes, and I'll keep them in. And you'll also see some design flaws, which, like I said, is always going to happen when it's your own stuff and you're trying to think about what you're doing. But we do try to extend the track as much cobblestone as we had left. So I do get that in, and we do need to get, like I said, a lot more iron, a lot more materials just to finish off. Because, like I said, we're heading over in a straight direction over to that big island. And that's where we want to be. So that's a look on the outside of what it does look like with the windows in. I think, like I said, it looks really, really good. Here's the inside now. To what it looks like I said, staff area, seating area, a track coming around. So like I said, you sit by here, you'll see the trains going past, per se, rail carts we'll say, okay. And then the staff room, like I said, I think it turned out really well. Which, like I said, playing on them signs I think is a bit of a laugh, and I think it did turn out really, really good in the end. So I do hope you all enjoyed watching me decorate this one and putting the track in as well. I think, like I said, the world is tying in great now. We're making some great progress. We just need a lot more material to start to keep continuing, like I said. But don't forget, guys, if I do die, the channel does get deleted, because it's one life, one channel, one everything. Once I die, that's everything gone. So please, don't forget, keep up with me, keep watching the episodes, and we could have a really, really good project on our hands. So if you could please like, subscribe, comment, and share the videos, that would be fantastic.